the Nano-Seal. This is the first coat that I'm putting down, and I diluted it 50% with water. Normally for a finish coat you dilute with 20% water as a maximum. But since this is the first coat, we want to put on a real light coat so that it has a chance to help bond the coloring down the rest of the way, so that we can, on the second coat, we can use a microfiber mop and spread it out nice and smooth so that it gets a full surface coverage. So I already have this sprayer set. Haven't done this before either, so let's see what happens. And again, you just kind of want to move it around as quickly as possible. You don't want to have too much in the way of puddles if you can avoid it. That'll make it difficult for the second coat to go down. So let's see what happens here. Yep, you gotta move it around. Kind of hard to see, but you want to make sure that you get it covered. Okay, we'll finish this up and update you on the next one. Thanks. Okay, our first coat of the Nano-Seal is down. The first coat was actually a matte finish. I made a mistake in my order, and the first order I got in was matte. I really wanted the gloss, so I went ahead and used it anyways because I wanted to put more than one coat down. So I went ahead and ordered the gloss. So we're going to put that coat down next. We're only going to put 2 coats on the floor for now with the Nano-Seal. At any point in time, if I feel like I want to put an additional sealer on, you can easily put it down over top. The key is to keep every coat that you put on fairly thin layer, otherwise you'll have some potential issues with it not bonding properly. But with thin layers you can put on 4 or 5, maybe even 6 if you wanted to. 2 is probably going to be just fine for what I want to do. Trying to see if I can get this to come in and focus a little bit on the surface of the floor. Just get an idea what the color and everything turned out to be. I really like it. So what we're going to do now is get this set up and start putting down the coat of the gloss, and I'll show you how we're going to do that. Okay everyone, we're getting ready to put down the second coat. This is going to be a gloss covering. Again, we're basically going to do the same thing. We're going to use the sprayer to put a coat down, and then we're going to use a microfiber mop to smooth it out and spread it out so that you get good coverage, get the best overall usage of the product. Again, I only diluted this with about 20% of water instead of 50%, which is what we did on the first coat. So this will get more product down than what we had on the first time to give it extra sealing. So we'll just show how to do that real quick. Again, we're just going to give it a coat. And you only want to work a little bit at a time to a certain area, because you don't want it sitting in one spot for too long. So we're just going to use the fiber mop and spread it out. Make sure it gets a nice smooth even coat. And yeah, looks like this gloss is going to give it a little bit more sheen, which is kind of what I wanted. So again, just make sure you get over the areas that you're a little at a time, and it'll start getting tacky real quick because you can feel it kind of dragging. And Means it dries and flashes off really quick. Okay, so that's basically how you do it. We'll finish this up and show you what it looks like with the final coat.